Today's Monday, November 25th. I am deeply excited for whatever the future may hold, and you're watching RYNEGADE. Yes, you are in fact watching RYNEGADE. You think you have a choice in this matter. You don't. You're watching RYNEGADE. Whether you found this video by happenstance or you're one of my IRL friends who I'm forcing to watch via my secret hidden powers of psychological manipulation, we're in this ride together now. You and me. You're watching RYNEGADE. Accept it. And you know what else you're doing? You're smashing that like button. Right now. Do it. Season 2, baby, let's go! Okay, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, who's this guy again? I don't even remember subbing to him. Okay, first of all, rude. Secondly, they them pronouns, bitch. And third, no, that's not what I meant. But okay, I guess I can reintroduce myself. It is a new season after all. On the internet, I am known as Ukoid, or Uko for short, but certain individuals may refer to me as Ryan if I grant them permission. I am responsible for videos that a lot of you have probably fallen asleep to in the past, like these ones or these ones. Or if you really want to go back, there's videos like these ones or these ones that also did seem to leave a mark on the internet culture at the time, which is super cool to think back on. But anyway, enough living in the past. The time is now, and now is the time. There's a certain facet of my soul that has gone a long while without being reconciled with, and that is the part of me that loves typing out scripts in Notepad and rambling like a raving lunatic in front of a camera. So let's do that, shall we? Anyway, like I was saying before, I know what you're thinking. Yo, cool hat. Again, not what I meant, but thank you. My sister made it for me. But anyway, I know what you're thinking. Where's Charlie?
It's a pilot, baby. Oh, wait, who's that in the background? Oh, that's Charlie. He's all like, oh.
I know. I've been wondering where he is too. I'm pretty sure a couple years ago he said he was stepping out to the gas station to get milk and cigarettes, and I haven't seen him since. But he did shoot me a voice message in DMs recently. He was like, oh. So I think he should be back around soon. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. In the meantime, RYNEGADE would like to welcome a new guest, George. And here he is. That's George, everybody. He's all like, ooh.
I couldn't help but say it all. Ooh.
The Chinese fireball.
So, god damn it, where do we even begin? Well, in yesterday's video I said, next episode is going to be a big old bullet point list of big changes that we need to acknowledge before we continue. Because there's a lot. So, why don't we start out by knocking out a few of those. Bullet point number 1, employment status. You guys remember Big Z's? I know I do.
So last night I decided to bring my laptop with me up to Big Z's while I let the footage sit through Handbrake, which took nearly 3 hours. All the while, everybody and their mother kept walking up to my laptop, squinting their eyes at it and asking me what the hell I was doing. After I told those people I was working on a vlogging show, some of them said that they were interested in watching and even subscribing. And one person, shoutouts to Courtney, even volunteered to take actual footage of me singing a karaoke song instead of just the ceiling. And she even picked the lowest quality option possible when sending the footage to my email, so the 8-minute long video file was only 18 megabytes. Anyway, feeling the solidarity in this Chili's tonight about people asking what you're working on when you have a laptop in public. I appreciate that, Rox. It was funny at first, but after a while it started to get kind of annoying getting asked the same question over and over by several different people. One of the people scanning my laptop's monitor for something that stuck out to them actually asked me if I was doing homework. And in that moment I realized, damn, what I'm actually doing is way less admirable than that. Hey, what's up? So, I noticed you have a laptop. So, are you doing homework or working or what? Oh, no. I'm actually working on a vlog for YouTube right now. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. So anyway, are you in college? No, I'm not in college. Oh, okay. So where do you work? Actually, I've been unemployed for over a year now. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I gotta get back over to where my family is sitting. I'll talk to you later. All right. Catch you later.
I have a job. Well, I have had a few jobs since 3 years ago, but anyway. I have a job, and have for almost a year now, that I can still honestly say is my favorite job I've ever had. And that position solidifies more and more with each passing week. So, you wanna know what it is? Where's Ryan working now? Guess what?
We're here now, bitch.
The one thing that I never did at Big Z's those years ago when I was doing Karaoke Tuesdays is I never tried the food. I was always too broke, but now I know how to make it. Yeah, I've been working here since January, so it's been almost a year. Remember what I said?
Long story short, we're gonna be approaching life in a new way this year, and we're gonna learn how to cook. That's right, we're learning how to cook. I don't know. We'll see if I actually do anything different with my life.
It took longer than I expected. We got it. And let me just say, Chicago-style pizza, if you haven't had that before, it will change your life. Big Z's Chicago thin crust and deep dish, way better than any chain pizza you'll ever eat, and I'm being completely serious. So Sunday is the day that I pretend to be an NFL fan who root for the Chicago Bears. Get it? Chicago-style pizza, Chicago Bears. Haha. Me and Tony listen to this religiously at work. And if you stuck up, you just looked up, it makes a line to get fucked up. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the heat. Says she says bullshit. Woo. You better quit letting shit slip, or you'll be leaving with the fat lip. It's all about the heat. Says she says bullshit. I think you better quit talking that shit. So come and get it. So everybody's watching on this TV now because it's like a second ahead of the main big TV. Doesn't look like we got it, sadly. Vikings are about to score. First score ends the game. But I will say, I don't think I'm pretending anymore. The NFL is great to watch, as long as I'm able to actually watch the whole game. GG to the Vikings. They took it 30-27 in the end, but we were so far down, and we actually, it was a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and then an onside kick recovery for a field goal to tie it up, to take us to overtime. And then, after a turnover, the Vikings got their field goal, and that's it. All in all, a fantastic watch. Probably one of my favorite football games I've ever actually sat all the way through. And with that, the place is cleared out. It's probably going to be a slow night, but got one person here, and it's on to the Packers. Working at Big Z's in the kitchen has been absolutely phenomenal. Not just because it's super fun and I have a lot of freedom, but A, this is a family-owned business, not a stuck-up corporation, and you all know how I feel about those. And B, I've been able to build up my skill set like crazy. I've become a lot stronger in many ways this year, and it's all thanks to the Big Z's guys. I'm very, very grateful. Which brings us to our next bullet point. Number 2, living situation.
If I had better equipment, I'd probably be able to say this show can always happen 7 days a week with few exceptions. But unfortunately, the video migration process and whatever's causing my voice to desync from my mouth movements are putting a huge dent in that right now. My laptop is getting old, so processes happen slowly, and the Wi-Fi at the hotel where I live is super crappy.
Hotel living was interesting, sometimes fun, sometimes horrifying, existentially dreadful. But that era is long behind me. Where is Ryan living now? Well, with the Big Z's guys. No joke. It was honestly kind of miraculous how it all came to be. I won't go into too much detail because it's honestly not really the internet's business. Essentially, Tyler and his dad just kind of plucked me off the street right after New Year's this year, and they started me up on Pizza Line on the same day. After allowing me about a month and a half or so to adjust to the new situation and get out of the horrible headspace I was in towards the end of last year, I started paying rent, and I was able to move from their couch to this super dope-ass bedroom. I got my PC in here, an actual bed that isn't made right now, shut up, and a recent addition is this PA system so I can do at-home karaoke, which is kind of sick. And again, I am eternally grateful. Which brings us to bullet point number 3, mental health.
The anxiety-depression combo harshly limits the amount of things you actually enjoy doing. Even if the thing you're wanting to do is something you used to love doing all the time but just can't find the energy for anymore. So the fact that this show has even lasted 5 straight days, despite how exhausted I got yesterday, is both baffling and exciting to me. Even if this show never takes off in an internet sense, each episode averages 50 views and 5 likes, and every other comment is just going to be someone asking me why my content is being recommended to them, I'm going to keep making episodes anyway because it's fucking fun. And even if the fact that I'm using up a lot of my time vlogging instead of throwing my soul away trying to find a way to start a career is embarrassing to some people, I honestly don't give a shit anymore. Because if I start to realize after some time that I can maintain consistency with these videos, I may feel able to start applying the same energy and consistency to other parts of my life where energy and consistency are sorely lacking. Maybe someday a task as grueling as taking a shower or brushing my teeth will start to become effortless like it is to people without depression.
Doing it. Do it!
Maybe someday I'll find my way into a type of daily life that brings me contentment, or maybe even happiness. Maybe someday I'll look back on the first quarter of my life where I spent nearly every single day having no idea if this world even had any use for me and be able to say that the pain, fear, and doubt were all worth it. But in the meantime, I gotta keep reminding myself that, much like the reason why Alpheus's friend is wearing gym shorts instead of jeans today, or what that person with a laptop in public is working on, it really is okay to not know. It really is okay to not be ready for college immediately after you graduate from high school, no matter what other people might tell you. And it really is okay to play with the cards you're dealt in a way that makes sense to you, even if it doesn't make sense to anybody else.
I have goosebumps. I want to cry. Ryan is feeling fantastic. No, not perfect. I still fall short of crying myself to sleep every single night from the overthinking and shit that I always have to sit through. But I spend almost every day nowadays in a very happy mood, full of motivation, drive, and even charisma. Also, my hair looks so much better than it used to. And a lot of people have been asking me if I've lost weight. That is true, in more ways than one. Also, beard. I didn't think it would ever suit me, but it's on me now, and it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. I dig it. But I think we have time for one more bullet point today. Bullet point number 4. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to show you.
Despite what my last couple videos might suggest, I'm really not big on alcohol. I only ever started drinking and going to bars in the first place because pretty much all my IRL friends were already doing the same thing by the time I hit the legal age to do it myself. Normally, I'm not the type to succumb to peer pressure, but since alcohol is so deeply ingrained in American culture, I realized that it would literally be more handy for me in the long run to get experience with different types of alcohol than to just resist ever drinking for my entire life. Fuck! The system got me. When I was younger and grown-ups would start talking about alcohol around me, no matter what the context, my brain would instantly shut off because of my complete lack of knowledge on the subject. But now, people can say things to me like, "Yo, man, I just took like 7 shots of Jack Daniels." And I can be like, "Oh, Jack Daniels, I know what that is. Jack Daniels is a type of whiskey, and whiskey is a type of liquor. And liquor is a type of alcohol, and alcohol is a type of coping mechanism." Also, 7 shots is an impressive, albeit dangerous, amount to take at one time. I can't even take 1 shot without gagging at the smell of it in front of me. I was disheartened a year or so ago when I realized that I actually don't hate certain types of beer anymore. When I was younger, I used to say I never wanted to reach this point because that means I'm walking the path to potentially having my taste buds adjusted to any type of alcohol, including really strong liquor with really high alcohol percentages. And then I'll actually start to enjoy drinking. Fuck! If I ever reach that point, please kill me right away, and I'm being completely serious.
Please don't kill me. I'm being completely serious. All in all, things are great. And I'm ready to do some more vlogs. Guys, I made a new friend. Her name's Lucky with an I. I was asked to let her out this evening because the person who is in charge of her right now is not here. So I let her out of the room that she was in, and, you know, I let her sniff my fist so that she knows I'm a friend. And immediately she just warmed up to me. Like, she even, like, started jumping up on me and giving me kisses. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? She had the biggest smile on her face, just like this one. Just like this smile. And, yeah, I brought her out here, and I had a seat on the couch because I was going to have a smoke and watch her for a little bit. And she just got on my lap and got bundled up all next to me and stuff. Aren't you such the sweetest? Aren't you the sweetest girl? The sweetest girl. I'm in love. I'm getting a dog as soon as I can. But before I go, there's one more thing I gotta address. Twitter is X now. I'm still dead naming X though, because I'm not an Elon Musk deep throater. And I am still on the fence about whether I even want to do Twitter segments on this show anymore, because I very rarely even use the app at all these days. Like, the fact that I'm using Facebook way more than Twitter now is like a big telltale sign of how the world is changing. But I haven't spoken at all about the recent election or cabinet picks or any other political thing, or even just like regular news. Not online or even really IRL with my friends. Because I realized that giving a shit so much like I did all those years ago was doing horrible things for my mental health. I kind of posit that I was too invested. And as invested as I was, I became hopeless because it felt like nothing was getting better ever. But I do have statements that I want to make, just not today. I think we'll save that for next time. Until then, fellas, this is Ryan reminding you to stay beautiful and sweet just like you've always been. You just got done watching RYNEGADE. Be sure to like this video if you haven't already. Leave a comment if that would suit your fancy. And subscribe!
Breaking news, my YouTube channel has officially dipped back below 11,000 subscribers. Thank goodness, I was starting to worry about how high the number was getting. I would love it if my sub count never exceeded 11,000 or dipped below 10,000 for the rest of the universe's lifespan, and I'm being completely serious.
Let's get to 13K. 13 is my lucky number anyway, so maybe I'll do something special when that happens. We'll see. Anyway, much love, only peace.